Night photography is one of the things that I like doing the most when visiting Japan. But oftentimes, I was too tired from all those walks in the afternoon, leaving me with no energy in the night. But during my visit this year, I managed to do some night photography in 2 different locations. The bad thing is, I used expired films which I didn't know how was the condition at the time. Most of it was pretty bad, but some were okay. And here's how it went. So the first night photography session was a quick photo shoot during my last night in Tottori. I used my Pentax 67 and Portra 400 NC. Nyobain film favoritnya Totaido. This is the film that Totaido used the most during his house hunting session. And he also used Pentax 67. I really admired his photos, and actually my next photo in Japan is inspired by him, trying to look at a Japanese house that I find interesting. And this film is already expired in 2004. The location is really near my hotel. Every time I went back to the hotel and passed through this road, the red light illuminated everything around it beautifully. So I began thinking that it must be nice to shoot it on film. Here's the first photo. I remember it was a 1.5 minutes of exposure, I think. I read the film at 100 ISO. I still think it's a little underexposed, but I really love the scene. It creates this moody atmosphere because of the red light shining all over the place. And the house as the main object, I like it so much. There's some details here and there. The light from the window indicates that there's life in there. And also the motorbike that was covered in front of the house. It was beautiful. Here's another one that I really like. The street lamp, the pickup truck, and the house in the background creates a nice combination. This is the house located right in front of my hotel. I didn't press the shutter long enough. I bet it will look much cooler. But I like the light that was coming out from the window. And I like this one too. I also think it will be better if I press the shutter longer. The next and last session actually happened in Osaka, also near my hotel. First thing first, I wanted to capture some houses through a balcony with a couple of exposures left in my Pentax 67. It was a really quiet scene, and I got this one. This house is located right across my hotel room. I like it quite a lot. The next night, I tried the Fujichrome 64T, a tungsten balanced slide film. I thought at first that this film could still produce great results, but nah, it was pretty bad actually. But I still want to talk about it to you guys, so here it goes. This is a really quiet neighborhood, and I just wanted to capture any usual things around here, like this vending machine.
Mau coba foto vending machine ini. Gue dapat settingannya sekitar 4 detik, tapi mungkin gue coba di 8 detik.
You can already see the film characteristic is blue on some condition, but it is too grainy, starting to color shift a lot, and there's this unwanted green color cast on the top and bottom of the frame. This happened in almost all the frames within this roll. I don't know if it's because the expiry date, X-ray from the airports, or the previous owner didn't store it really well. All I know is that it ruined all my photos. But composition wise, I kinda like this scene. I just really wish I shot it with a better film. Next one, I wanted to shoot this photo booth.
Ini juga sama, gue dapat di sekitar 4 detik. Mungkin gue mau coba 2 kali, yang pertama itu 4 detik dan yang kedua itu 8 detik. Udah mulai hujan, jadi mungkin ini jadi frame terakhir. Ini ada telepon yang tadi gue foto, gue coba ambil close up. Settingan yang gue dapat itu f8 8 detik.
The first one is not that bad actually. I like the mysterious scene. The tone is also really great, like an old movie in the 2000. But then again, the green cast bothers me so much. And this is my last frame that day. Because of rain, I had to go back to my hotel and continue my session tomorrow night. Next one, still in the Momodani area, I strolled around further to look for something mundane, yet caught my
Rumah
eye.
ini juga cukup oke. Kalau gue lihat di viewfinder, gue dapet settingan di f8 15 detik. Kita coba. Tapi mungkin akan gue lebihin sekitar jadi 18 detik. Ini gue dapat settingan juga agak lama karena kondisi di sekitarnya agak gelap, cuman jendelanya dong yang terang. Mungkin ini gue akan set di sekitar 1 menit.
This is the family mart that I visited every day. It felt nostalgic. Next to Family Mart, there's a house and a street light that I find interesting, so I took it. I was lucky the green cast doesn't affect this photo that much. The color is also more neutral. I love this scene so much. Yeah, I know, the house is lacking in detail and a little underexposed, but it creates such a mysterious looking house. It was then amplified by the red light and giving it a creepy and dystopian looking photo. So this film actually expired in 2016. It should have been a really good year based on my experience, but I was wrong. By the way, I rate this film at 64 ISO, because you shouldn't have overcompensate slide film and shoot it the way it is no matter how expired the film is.
Jadi gue lagi ada di Osaka dan sekarang udah malam, sekitar jam setengah 11 malam, dan lagi hunting foto malam-malam. Gue buat report juga. Seru banget sih di sini, jam setengah 11 udah mulai pada sepi. Mungkin orang-orang yang lewat tuh kayak orang-orang yang baru pada balik kantor. Di sini lagi agak gerimis dan gue lagi nyari tempat-tempat dengan yang cahayanya masih ada lah, walaupun cukup minim, supaya pas gue motret durasinya nggak lama-lama banget.
Then I saw a coin laundry. I've been wanting to photograph coin laundry in Japan during the night, because it opens 24 hours and except for people who actually use it, there were no people inside it. Yeah, it was bad, not only the tone but composition wise.
Oke, first impression gue nggak tahu ya apakah tempat yang sepi selain di Tokyo itu ngebantu apa enggak, tapi kayaknya agak, buat gue sendiri agak lumayan ngebantu sih. Soalnya pertama, jarang ada orang yang lewat, mobil dan juga kendaraan lain gitu, jadi lampu-lampu kendaraan nggak akan ngeganggu kita foto. Kedua, ya orang di sini kayaknya nggak peduli-peduli amat gitu kita ngapain gitu, selama nggak ngeganggu mereka gitu kan. Jadi so far so good sih. nggak ada yang ngeberhentiin gue, nggak ada yang ngeliatin gue lama-lama juga pas gue foto. Jadi ya penasaran banget sama hasilnya gimana.
It was around 12 a.m. Then I saw some people enjoying their night at a local bar. It was really a heartwarming scene to witness actually. I don't know if it was because it was my last night in Japan and it rained a bit, or the songs that they sang, or maybe because I was being sentimental, but it was really nice. I quite like this one. Still, I wish it was shot on a better film. And here's my last photo for the night. After this, I went back to the hotel, preparing myself for my last day in Japan tomorrow. I will forever etch this scene in my head. A beautiful like rain during my last night in Japan. And as a bonus, in the middle of my night photography session, I also shot so many photos with my digital camera. It happened while I was searching for some souvenirs around the Momodani area. And because of how good I think these photos are, I even made a very limited copy of zine about Momodani area, taken fully using a digital camera. I will talk more about it sometime in the future. But meanwhile, here are some of the photos that made it to the zine that I really like. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know there were not many great photos that I showcased using film in this video, but I still want to show it to you guys because of how memorable these moments are for me. And with this, I still have one more episode about my last day in Japan to wrap up my entire trip. As usual, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on my next video.